Hello and welcome back to Oakfield Farm on Farming Simulator 2017. Don't know why I said it that way, but I've been shopping again. We have this, I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm going to say Zeron, class 5000 Zeron. Maybe wrong. We have the front plough and we have a new trailer, and we just have our Hilux following us at the back because this thing is awesome. I just turn that what do you call it, the help window, turn that off. So this apparently has interactive control. Put the steering wheel away, obviously open and close the door. Ooh, can change things here. Having the dials on the road would probably be a better idea. And turn that screen off because no use to us. Nothing here. That's where the key goes. Don't know if there's anything outside. It does not look like it. Oh, there we go. Some interactive controls for us there. Now look at the size of this thing. This thing is going to probably be our most used tractor. It is a mod by Smetty. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. That's the point. I'll just turn our tractor off here because I forgot to lift the tow bar, and I've been meaning to lift it for a little while now. So we've got another couple of fields that we need to cut and pick up in spring, which I think is somewhat important. So I have got it in real time because as of tomorrow, it's going to be summer, which is a scary thought. Absolutely terrifying thought. But silage is the name of the game. No idea what was happening there. I just wanted to bring it inside the truck and put a couple of ratchet straps on. I know they're not actually going to make that much of a difference to this toolbar, but it'll hopefully stop it falling out. So let's start back up and just head straight out back to the farm as quickly as possible with our nice and new trailer that doesn't weigh the same as a planet. See if we can get around here without killing ourselves. This tractor does feature four-wheel steering, and probably will crab as well if I so desire to do so. I'm not sure, I've not checked that part, but the bulge on those front wheels, that leveler blade must weigh a ton. So quite a lofty seated position in here. Certainly quite nice indeed. I do like this tractor. It gives you a very mean presence on the road. Almost feel like even the AI traffic would move out of the way of this, but I happen to know they won't, because they don't move out of the way of anything. So we've got 186,000 left and a £100,000 loan, of which we already had £50,000 that we did already owe the bank. But that's fine, because I think pretty much everything on the farm now is actually owned. I don't think we have anything on lease, which is a bonus. I'll find out come midnight. I'm going to wildly veer this way and hope that that worker that's behind us is not going to completely wreck our Toyota Hilux. He's staying quite close to the back of me. Oh, there's some things there. Should probably just stay in cab for this. So the very first job of today is to go up to Silage Pit and kind of fix it a little bit. Right, here we are, back in the farm. I do like how the cab shakes quite a lot in that. It's a little bit disorientating, but it's not that bad. So we'll just park the Hilux up over here, blocking the store here, because, you know, it's good for fire regulations and the likes. So we need to try and reverse this trailer into this shed without actually seeing where it's going. That's a pole. And that's also going to be a pole. No, wrong way. I think you kind of need to be pretty much spot on. Oh, we got it in. Okay, so let me just see if I can fix this a little bit. I did technically have it in there. I don't know if this trailer's maybe going to be too big for here. I think that would nod to a yes. So, don't have any idea where I'm going to put this trailer long term, but short term I will put it in this shed over here. If I can maybe get it in there. And I just hit the Hilux there. That's not very nice. So the shed does have some issues. As you can see, it does pixelate the wheels. Yeah, if you're in the shed everything's fine, but otherwise this trailer's massive. And that was me hitting the Hilux there. It's fine, it's only a courtesy vehicle anyway. So, straight over to the silage pit to do some silage pit stuff. So, what we do need to know, this is probably why the help window was left on, is what's actually going on here. How this just drove straight up there. Makes it a much nicer looking silage pit actually. So this should compact it quite quickly. And it actually does, it compacts it really quickly in fact. There we go. Compacted 100%. It's quite nice how we can use it to push up all together. Push right up as far as it will let us. And just push all this stuff out of the way. So there's that done. we'll do is we'll just functions available near the tool. So before we take off, we'll just have a look at what they are. You must first empty. Well, I would like to. Now it doesn't seem to be doing anything. You know, it seems to be stuck, so that would explain why. So we'll leave that there. Our silage pit is getting there. Then we'll come over here. Brakes on this tractor are not the greatest. So we've got our little fent here. It didn't used to be called Little Fent, but it is certainly called that now. It's a nice shed we have there. I don't like how that happens, how you clip through walls and the likes. I mean, you have to park your tractors at weird angles. So, 20 guesses at what we're about to do here. Are you going to maybe fold up like I asked? There we go. That's not the cap that's moving there, that's just... This tractor's also extremely stable. Hopefully this will fit through here. If I was lined up, it might. Class power system. Best in class components for maximum efficiency. That's a level of detail you don't get with many mods. It's nice to see that. I do have quite a few of Smetty. I have quite a few of their mods, to be gender neutral. I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl, but I have quite a number of mods that are relating to them. I do actually thoroughly enjoy their mods. So, same as we did before over in the sheep pasture, except this time this is an actual field that we're doing. Oh, it's not what you want to do with your fancy lawnmowers. So, turn that one's on. Turn that one on, and let's get cutting. This actually is quite a big field if you look at it. Not the biggest field in the world, but quite a big one. I wonder if there is a way to get across there, because there's some grass over there too. I'm not going to get too close to that river because I don't want anything falling in. It's quite a hill we're on here. So we are going to get plenty of grass from our first round of grass cutting. There is multiple rounds of it to come. So I know that this is technically the road, but grass is grass. I am thinking about doing a multiplayer server of Farming Simulator if anyone is interested in that. And then let me know. I would like to do a multiplayer series with maybe another YouTuber, if there's any YouTubers out there that watch my content and are interested in doing that, then please leave me a message. I do check my messages at least once a day. Not the easiest things to get to. If you've got a YouTube account, you should go and try and find out where your new messages go to. It's kind of a bit weird, but what can you say? YouTube has clearly been made for the viewer, which there's nothing wrong with that. Loads of grass left to cut. I do like this tractor. I do like it a lot. It just popped up in my mods folder today. Well, not my mods folder, it's a program that I have set up to let me know about new mods that are released by certain individuals, and this is one of them. So yeah, it's quite nice. It's the first time I've actually used it, but it's very nice indeed. We're definitely going to be keeping hold of this tractor. It's not the cheapest thing in the world, but we're still going to be keeping hold of it. Sometimes paying for the expensive things is worth it. Making short work of this field. It's barely noticing the hill exists at all, which is quite nice. So we'll get this field cut in this episode, and I'm not going to windrow this field just yet. And this wasn't actually intended to be an entire episode, but you know, I was supposed to just be going and buying a new tractor and doing all this kind of work off camera. But now that I've found this tractor and things like that, it's I do apologise about that. I have a dog in the room with me who apparently has decided to start snoring. But yeah, I found this tractor, and after using it, I honestly thought I've got to do something with it. This isn't a tractor you can just be like, okay, here's a tractor. I think it's a good replacement for the case. Certainly worth the money. We did end up spending a little bit more on this than we got back for the case, but I'm happy. Missing quite a lot of this field, annoyingly enough. You know what I'll do actually, I will there's crab steering, and now there's all-wheel steering too, which may help with the amount I'm missing. I would say so. Very useful tractor indeed. But bear in mind it is actually illegal to drive on the UK roads with all-wheel steering. Worth mentioning that. That's a bit of information I actually found out from one of Dagowin's videos. I've not fact-checked it, which I probably should have, but usually he is right about things like that. He does actually own a couple of tractors as well, so that obviously does help with his knowledge. So I'm not sure if all-wheel steering is making this better or worse, but probably worse. But in fact this is actually the only field we're going to do with this setup anyway, and I'm not telling you why, because there would be no fun in that. I'm not going to be recording too many episodes today, just a couple. And the reason for that is I started late. Usually I'd start much earlier in the morning, but I did start later today. I had a few personal things I needed to do at the start of the day. So a couple of episodes today, but that's fine because I do have quite a few episodes of this series as well as a few others already recorded, ready to render. So at the time I'm recording this, I'm probably about, I think, 4 episodes ahead. I do need to catch up a little bit on some of my other series, but on this one I'm 4 episodes ahead. Had some technical issues, so if you're a fan of my 7 Days to Die, I have unfortunately lost the save game for that, so I will have to start a new series there. It's quite unfortunate, but that's just how it works. Technical issues is a thing I have to deal with more than I'd like to admit. More than I'd like to exist, actually. I mean, I do get them quite a lot, and it is frustrating. So that's this field fully cut, and what we're going to do is we're not going to windrow it or anything like that just yet. In fact, we're going to go and park this tractor up. I think I shut this gate behind me. Look at the mess they've made. That's just terrible. There's more grass outside the trough than there will be in it now. So I've left a message with the local councillor to see if we can maybe get some kind of funding, because we are, after all, a dairy farmer, so we are providing goods to the public on a regular basis. Not sure if that makes any kind of difference in the long run, but we do provide milk to the public, so given that, thanks to supermarkets, milk prices are significantly lower than they should be. See if I can get some kind of grant off the government, which will help us greatly in our environmental farming that we are going to start soon. You will see what that is very soon, but for now I'm not going to tell you anything. Look how aggressive the front of that glass looks. Very nice indeed. So that's all for this episode. If you've enjoyed this video, then leave a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment if you have anything you'd like me to do or say, or anything you'd just like me to know at all. And don't forget to subscribe. That's always a helpful one to point out there. There should be a little button at the bottom of this video that you can subscribe with. That would be very much appreciated. But thanks for watching. We'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.